So Inde Navarette's career has been skyrocketing ever since the release of the movie Obsession, and rightfully so. Now, the first time I watched this movie, honest to God, right hand on the Bible, shoot me down if I am lying, I can confirm that I was absolutely scared to death when watching this film. I walked out of that theater genuinely paranoid, and the last time a horror movie made me feel like that was when I was a kid watching horror for the first time ever. I remember specifically watching A Nightmare on Elm Street, and I swear I couldn't sleep ever since. But this movie is at an all-time high for me. And of course, I have to give props to the director Curry Barker, a fellow YouTuber if I do indeed say so myself, because the idea of the movie came from him, of course. But dare I say it, if it wasn't for Inde, I don't really think this movie would be anywhere near as big as it is right now. There were rumors, and I don't know if this is 100% true, maybe it might just be Twitter users being Twitter users, but that Jenna Ortega was supposed to get this role, and I am so glad they didn't go down that route. It feels like every movie nowadays has the same 4 celebrities in it over and over again, and no hate to them, they're doing their thing, but I mean, seeing a horror movie with a cast that is very unfamiliar was such a breath of fresh air. And that might sound bad, calling them unfamiliar, but it's true. Inde has been in some decently sized projects like Superman and Lois and 13 Reasons Why, but she hasn't really had that massive breakout blockbuster moment until right now. And after this performance, she definitely just cemented herself as a horror icon, and I'm also glad she isn't just being labeled as another scream queen, even though, to be fair, you could probably call her that, because god my eardrums were completely blown after this movie, because I feel like her screams were 100% distorted and bass boosted for sure. And usually when people say scream queen, they mean the woman running away from the scary monster, but at the end they come out on top. But in Obsession, the roles are completely reversed here, and that's what makes this so refreshing also. Instead of being the damsel in distress, she becomes the thing you are scared of, and I love that. I like when the women in a horror movie aren't just there to run and survive, but instead becomes the person making everyone else scared for their life. So yeah, Inde is obviously going to become a superstar over the next few years if she goes down this path of, making more movies. And I cannot wait to see what she does next.